Hi, I'm Mindy Camp, and I want to tell you about my field trip. First, I'm going to tell you about the organization. I made a list of the trees on one side and the bushes on the other side. And then down here is just a little note about the grass. Then on the back, I made a list of the different animals that I saw. Some of them were there the day that I looked. Some of them are there on a regular basis or off and on. So to start with the trees, there are two great big pin oaks. One's in the front and one is in the back. My daughter likes to climb the pin oak a lot in the back. There's a crabapple tree. There's a red bud tree that's out by the back deck. Creates a lot of shade. That's really nice in the summer. There is a Chanticleer pear tree. It has pretty white blooms. Now, granted, not everything is in bloom right now. There's also a really big snowball bush out in the back of the house. It's grown so huge it has to be trimmed down a lot. As far as the bushes, there are some real pretty butterfly bushes, and they have some purple flowers on them. There are some prickly bayberry bushes. Those are on the side of the house. There is a very big, pretty lilac bush, and it smells really great. That's in the back. And there are crepe myrtles that have pink and purple blossoms. So I enjoy the smell and the look of all the different ones. There's a yew and an evergreen bush. Those both survive through the winter. So that's nice to have something since not everything's in bloom. And then there are some spireas, but those won't bloom again until the spring. On the grass side, the grass that we have is called bluegrass. Kind of funny. But it's kind of slightly brown now, of course, because of the summer. It is freshly mowed, however. And then on the animal front, I have seen some different birds. I'm not a bird aficionado, but I believe I saw some cardinals, some finches, sparrows, and robins. There, for some reason lately, have been a lot of bees by the front door. They've formed a nest. We are trying to make that stop. So anyway, there's a lot of bees by the front door. Lots of roly-polies by the front entryway by the stairs. My daughter thinks that's the greatest and wants to do it all the time. We have roly-polies everywhere. There is, of course, dogs and cats everywhere. My neighbors have a cat that wanders in and out all the time. Neighbors have dogs, and then we have one dog who is there. There's squirrels, just like everyone else sees, I'm sure. Lots and lots of bunnies lately, cottontails everywhere, and they're getting less and less fearful of people, it seems like. And then lastly, kind of a weird thing is that there is a fox in the neighborhood. The area, we've been there forever, but it seems like the animals don't know it yet or are still figuring out. But there's just this fox in the neighborhood, and the first time I saw it, I kind of thought it was a dog or a cat, and then you come to the realization it's a fox. It was kind of freaked me out. But it just walks in between the houses just like a dog or a cat or anything else would. It wasn't there specifically the day that I did my field trip, but there have been times that we've just been standing in the driveway talking, or, having family over barbecuing or something, and just here randomly goes this fox, and it's kind of weird. I'm concerned. I don't know how foxes react with kids or dogs or, what they eat, and I really probably need to research the demeanor, but anyway, that's just an FYI, but that was a little bit weird, that part of the field trip with the fox. So anyway, that is the field trip of what I've seen. I hope you enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty neat. I never really realized that there was that many things there until I started making a list and talking about them. All right, thanks. Have a good week. Bye-bye.